Here we go. 180! 13!
On first down, Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Hey, alert!
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep left. He's got him in. Complete. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Here we go. Like 80!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the Ravens' 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Watch the run.
Hey, gun.
40's Mike.
Lock!
On second and 12, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
21.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Check Mike 40.
11.
Big stop. Let's go.
White.
Shit. Kill.
Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. And some room to work. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Tackle. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Touchdown, defense. Hey, watch it.
They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front, giving him at least a stalemate in order to find that space?
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11.
Coming to you. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
21.
Check 24. Check 24.
I got you. Hey, alert.
Garoppolo looks to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right.
21.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, seam 6.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
SOS. Kill. Check 20.
Hey, alert.
Joker. Check nickel.
Hey, gun.
Motion.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Garoppolo able to find Goodwin for a big one. 56 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
65.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A 1-yard run on 1st down, another yard that gets him into the end zone on 2nd down. Maybe not much for the yards per carry average, but hey, 6 points.
Yeah, bottom line is it doesn't matter there. You've got to find a way to wedge it into the end zone. Yards per carry, that's out the window. How do you score? And on the 2nd down, they had something going. They got a yard before. They thought they could do it again, and they got it done.
Check 13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
Here we go. What do you need?
48's the money. Bandit, slam.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Garoppolo now. Deep ball for Goodwin. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too caught.
And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. They find some open field here.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1 yard short of getting in the end zone, it's a former defender, you know it hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
Not only does it hurt, the laughter in film is going to be intense. You are going to get jumped on for not making it all the way to the end zone.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. from a yard out as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for two. They'll try and run with Ingram. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. So that one will be accepted. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. 21.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin. 46 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Check three.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now Jackson on first down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And he's going to go down again. Quan Alexander in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. So good work there to get points just before the half as they add on to their lead.
As trite as it sounds, every little bit helps. That's exactly what they're going for. Anytime you get a chance to put points on the board, you take it.
And they didn't leave the other side with much time at all on the clock. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper,
yes,
right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big play ability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
Garoppolo, final shot here before half. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10.
11.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
You better be afraid of me. Check. Fresno.
Lock. 2.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right.
Here we go.
Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long.
12.
He's checking crap.
Go ahead.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 27th, Jackson escaping the pressure right, and that is incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson, and that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Far left side caught by Goodwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
48, hey, gun. 48's the mic. Come on.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.